Welcome back. WeArEuS and this is Astria Ascending. Okay, now I know you're going to be a little confused, assuming you've been keeping up with this at all. I have not, in fact, abandoned this series. I really like this game. I actually look forward to playing it every time it is to be uploaded. I just can't seem to get the game to, well, not the game. There's nothing wrong with the game as far as I'm aware. I just can't seem to keep the video that I've recorded once I've finished recording it. I don't know what goes wrong during the course of playing the game that causes me to miss, well, let's see. The previous video I recorded, I only ended up with 6.5 minutes of an hour's worth of recording. Hopefully you can tell that that's frustrating. So yeah, I don't bother to save the game in such a way that if the video fails to properly record, I can just go back and play it again. I have to be honest, it's not... I don't want to say the game isn't interesting enough to play again. I might be able to tolerate a second playthrough on my own, but how in the world would I be expected to commentate on something I've commentated on already? It's just frustrating is all. So that's why there haven't been any videos for Astria Ascending this week, aside from the one I think was on Tuesday. Frankly, I'm lost as to what you guys know in the story and what videos we've lost have covered. So I'm just going to do it this way. Frick, I don't even know where the last place you guys saw us leave off was. Okay, so we went back to Harmony Town, or whatever it's called, only for there to turn out to be noises there as well. We cleaned those up. Turns out the guy who Arpeggio and Alasia thought was their son was there as well. He was dead. Ulan's brother shows up, apparently having borne witness to, is it born or bore? Let's just cut the word out entirely. Having witnessed an exchange between who is later confirmed to have been Alasia and Arpeggio's son. Ulan's brother witnessed an exchange between him and someone else who he suspected was probably Arctan, and of course that means he was most likely Dagmar's son, whose name I can't remember. I think it starts with an L, maybe? Probably not. I might be mixing that up with the Leo Temple here. Don't worry, we'll get to why we're here. So, Ulan's brother explains everything he saw. Thankfully, apparently he's still eating Harmony melons. Actually, her brother is in charge of the business whereby, where did I leave off? I think I was talking about Ulan's brother. Migmies, that's the word I was stuck on. Yes, so they're in charge of a business whereby they have Migmies deliver things throughout the whatever this world is called. But that's not relevant. It's just some background for him because he needs a reason to exist. So, with it being suspect that Dagmar's son was the one who ultimately killed Arpeggio and Lalacia's son, we head over here to back to the city of Arctan, where we finally meet, where we meet for the second time. I think his name is Blazer. I have to be honest, I don't remember. I just don't find it worth the time to remember the guy's name. But he approaches us and immediately starts to summon another Astri, but before he does, everyone starts demanding to know what exactly and get this, they also took the opportunity while in Harmony Town to name the people who are stupid enough, I guess you could say, to not eat the Harmony melons. And clever little Alec comes up with the name Fruitless. That's all I have to say on that matter. So, Alec and the others are demanding of Blazer, I hope that's his name, what it is that he and the other Fruitless are after, and frankly, it's just more supervillain nonsense. Ha ha ha. We want to bring discord and a bunch of stuff that doesn't really make sense. And it's just really just going overboard. I get what they're after. They don't want to be bound to the idea of harmony through eating melons. They want to be able to make their own choices. Of course, then they go off the deep end with that, talking about how the world is going to be filled with chaos and carnage. And it's just like, you had a point, and then you got high on it. So, oh right, he only told us that after saying that he would only tell us if we would defeat the Astri he summoned. Naturally, we did that in short order. I don't remember the fight itself. And after he told us all of that, just walked away. Literally just walks away. So we head to Dagmar's home, search through his stuff to see if his son has wrote his wife anything, and apparently so. She was receiving letters from him, but she was hiding them from Dagmar so that in the hopes that he and his son wouldn't come to blows over it. And look where we are now. She's dead. Blows are coming. Totally worth it. In addition to that, though, she also hid the letters offered the letters to the temple here, hoping her son would come to his senses, I guess. Either way, we wandered through this place mostly skipping enemies, and here we are. Hopefully, this video actually records properly, because I don't want to do this. I don't like putting in the effort and then it amounting to nothing and just being gone like that. And so hopefully I haven't missed any things and I've gotten you guys properly caught up. I assure you it was all a whole lot more entertaining than I may have made it out to be, but the frustration is still there, and that may have colored my recounting of events.
昔は家族でよく来たものだ。
This is Arceon. Well, near Arceon. Near Arceon. Why in the world? Is there a shop with a human in it?
Huh?
Participating in what? Oh, it's an arena. Yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't care. Jaster Arena isn't ready yet. The frick? Well, I guess this is our fate then, huh? Wait, this character's name is Shell, but has a male voice. I thought the character was a female, but despite appearances, is not. Huh. I guess this is what we're doing now. He can't be muted, though. Now, thank you for wasting your turn, although you did hit him for nearly half of his health. I don't like that. The rat down there is weak to ice, as we learned in the previous video. You know, I'm just going to stop making references to previous videos that the people in the background move like they're flags. Anyway, I'm just going to stop making references to previous videos that aren't relevant to or related to the story. Nope, nope, don't thank me. It's just for my own sanity. Well, that's what I get. Used mute hit, so I know nothing about it other than the fact that it absorbs light, so I could probably use dark, but I don't have it. Wonderful. Hopefully it doesn't negate physical. No, just lightning. That's fine. Anyway, time to get rid of this guy. May as well scan this one. I would have used wave otherwise if I had known. Yeah. So I can use other elements, I just would be better served using dark. That is a problem. Right. Dirt was fine, right? Ass. Ooh, almost messed that up. I wasn't paying attention to the name. I wasn't paying attention to the names of the spells, but their MP cost. And Goaty is 55. Where the other spell I just used is... Where the other spell I just used is 53. Well, there's that, I guess. Yeah, this is fine. Great. Well, he's dead, isn't he? Yeah. That seems fine. I don't know what the top and bottom rats are weak to. At the very least, I should be able to get rid of... Nope. They afflicted curse, that's all I know. Okay. See, we have a problem here. I heal Echo. Dagmar's dead. I don't heal Echo. I wasted a life fragment. Either way. Nope, even if I healed Dagmar, I could probably still lose. I'm betting the purple mice are weak to light. Curse prevents the target from being able to accrue any oh, the Cosmo Break. Yeah, it doesn't allow that to fill or be used. Which is a shame because he was actually right there. Actually, he can use it now, huh? This is more important. Not great, but more important. Well, I'm right about the weakness. I am really tired of her missing her attacks. This is going to kill either way. And yeah. Thank goodness it wasn't resistant to that. Are you serious? At least that's not here anymore. does have aerial. Oops. Wow, he's going to need way more MP. Alright, I forgot she could do that for people that are low on health. Ether on her. Out of everything I was expecting to happen today, an arena battle was not one of them. I mean, she missed the one I wanted her to kill, but at least she only missed one, I guess. Now, if they were to use demote on her, that would be an issue. But her ability to block for low health allies isn't affected by an active ability, but support abilities, so as long as those remain unaffected, it's fine. He's low on MP as well. That is really, really tiresome. Doesn't matter. Frankly, I see no point in spending any more MP on killing this one thing. That's kind of annoying, but... well, he's dead. All of that wasted Cosmo break meter. So Crest goes first. Any day now. Crest goes first, uses life fragment on him. Then he does this. I mean, it's a really bad idea. But these enemies need to go. Unfortunately, we're only going to get rid of, if we're lucky, all of the ones that aren't resistant to fire. Super unfortunate. Well, she's totally going to be dead now. Yep, she's out of there. Just in case you're wondering where these nullifies are coming from, I'm pretty sure that's an ability of hers that... Yeah, pretty sure that's an ability of hers that gives her the... allows her to ignore damage at will, I guess, with a certain percentage chance. Here comes the B team. Oh great, he's got armor that's weak to physical attacks. It's just what I wanted to see. He's out. There's literally nothing we can do here. There's nothing we can... Yeah, no. I'm smart enough to know when I'm beaten. Now, while I'm thinking about it, I need to get this armor off of him. It's pretty good. Well, going back out there was not a good idea. I just thought maybe this was the way I came in, but no. Definitely this one, and definitely a waste of time. So we have to do this. We were close to the victory, but, well, you saw. Frankly, having her defend against attacks for everyone was not good. So we'll try to limit that this time around. Oh, that's unfortunate. But Echo does get his turn first, so there's that. Oh. I can use this on the bigger groups once things get a little more intense, I should say. I have no idea why I used that. I know full well that thing absorbs light. Oh, whatever. Rectified that issue. We're going to try and keep everyone above 50% MP. Crest especially, so she can spam Omniforce or Force or however that's supposed to be pronounced. We'll just fist this thing. Really. Great. She's cursed now. That's fine. But she did. She's able, just so you guys know, Cress is also able to apply Calamity through spells, which is actually pretty cool. Now, let's get some ice on the board. I don't have any more focus, but it's dead anyway. Milan is cursed, which is fine. It's fine. Heal thyself. Now that I've seen what we're up against, I'm only going to be focused on... I'm actually going to give Cress more... I'm only going to be focused on what we need to do to see victory. Which means there's going to be a little bit of cheese. Hope you guys aren't lactose intolerant, because we don't do that vegan stuff here. Yeah, we're not dealing with physical attacks for this thing. Guess we can do this. And... no, I don't think I will. Much better use of that. I need to give Cress more ether. I'm not worried about what damage the rat can do, so maybe we should shore up everyone's MP while we can. The rat's dead no matter what we do to it, so we may as well. That was the wrong person. Okay, that's a wee bit silly. Too bad fierceness can't trigger itself infinitely. At least I haven't seen it do so. Cress is weak to light, so if they crit her with a physical attack, pop goes the weasel. Pretty sure status effects are done away with between rounds. So all we need to do That probably should have been an ether. May as well. This shouldn't kill it. Though it would do a lot less damage than I expected. Suppose we should do this for her. Have her defend. And then we'll just do this. What did she do to it? It's blind now. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Blind, but still landed the hit. Sure, why not?
集中 大丈夫
frankly, I was not sold on Ulan's support ability that gave her the ability to nullify attacks at random. But it is really, really coming in handy. Huh. If you don't mind, hurt them. Way too many misses. Oh, lovely jubbly. We'll do this. Since she's silenced anyway. Now anyone she covers for that's low health, she'll take much less damage. Or nullify it in certain cases. Okay. 2 nullifies in a row. Kill them. Oh yeah. Right, he's cursed, so he can't use his Cosmo Break. Yeah, no, that's fine. Totally, absolutely fine. Well, let's cut down on some of these guys. Really wishing I had Omni anything. Right. Well, there's that at least. I'm not taking any chances. Everyone gets a little pot now. Just a little pot. I don't. Yeah, still we'll keep doing this. I'm not taking any chances. Ulan has spent most of this cursed and accrued no Cosmo Break, so that's nice. Well, there's that. Can I go now? Come on, man. No, we definitely came the right way. We definitely came the right way because Dagmar was talking, reminiscing about something. I read it, but I only vaguely remember it. I was more confused about the existence of a human being here in an Arctan area. Why didn't I save? Okay. I don't know what either of these are weak to. The one at the bottom obviously absorbs earth. Weak to water. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, really, what else do I have to do here? At the very least, we know this thing is vulnerable to Earth. And this guy hates water. Flip, flop, drip, drop. So we now know what that is weak against. What about you? Guy that's supposed to be blind, weak to dark, but absorbs light, nullifies fire, and resists lightning. At least it's vulnerable to physical, so there is that. Excuse me? Death hit? Great. So what you're telling me is, these things need to die first, every single time. Because there's no way I'm going to tolerate getting one tapped by these things when we have to go up against a group of them. I just like being able to hit my enemies. That's not too much to ask. It's vulnerable to wind and ice. So I'm guessing these two at the bottom here hate water. Lucky for them, I don't have water. Unfortunately for them, I do have this. And not many of these guys have very good evasion, so the ones at the top we can't use darkness on. I don't know if these two down here are going to be weak to ice or water. But we go with ice. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Not like she can do all that much damage here, but to have something like that work even once feels like trash. Granted, if it were if it were viable against bosses, I know this isn't even a boss fight, but the idea still stands. If it were viable against bosses, I wouldn't be upset that normal enemies can use this, and if there are multiple enemies that are capable of using it, they'll just spam it. It's much less of an issue to me. How the frick do you miss everyone? Or at least one of them had the decency to change it up and not spam the only useful thing in its arsenal. That's the word I was looking for. Great. Anyway. I really don't want to risk losing my fricking... God, this is really tedious. At this point, we can kill it at our leisure. There really needs to be a limit on how often enemies can use stuff like that. Frankly, on anything they can use. It's always, to me, it's always been the weirdest concept that enemies can just spam abilities, whereas you are somehow the only being in existence to be limited by the idea or the mechanic of magic points. Every enemy, every boss, they can spam whatever, however often. But at no point can you just simply win by outlasting the enemy's ability to cast or use anything that deals damage. Say, if I couldn't beat a boss normally because, let's say the boss only dealt elemental damage, but we had characters that would counter for neutral damage and otherwise couldn't do neutral damage. A character that could do neutral damage, but only if I could only bring that character out if the boss was only using physical attacks that would trigger its counter that dealt the neutral damage. But unfortunately, the character is weak to any sort of elemental attack. Why couldn't I just be able to outlast that boss by simply dealing, and let's make sure you guys are aware the boss can't take normal damage. Like, say, everything else it takes damage from is reduced or Some of it's resisted, some of it's nullified. So, and instead of trying to beat the boss through its defenses, which are considerable, you instead go the circuitous route of just out healing its damage. You raise everyone's defenses and you just spam heal. Okay, granted, you're able to abuse these things because, frick, that is not what I wanted to do. You're able to abuse these things because you have the ability to use items. I don't care. Let enemies use items. It doesn't. Cress has 1200 HP. She must have leveled up at some point. Probably between the last fight and this one. Anyway, I should be able to heal through the boss's attacks. And then it has nothing left. No MP, no way to restore MP, and it's just forced to use physical attacks, and that's when I'm able to bring out the person capable of actually dealing significant damage to it. Is it cheesy? Yeah, sure. To me, that's thinking tactically. You can call it whatever you want. But why shouldn't I be able to do that? Instead, enemies are just able to spam attacks as often as possible, no matter how garbage it may feel. To me, I just wanted to say that it's never felt fair or made any sense. Why can't enemies use items but be limited by the MP mechanic like I am? That way, it doesn't feel like trash when they spam things like Death Hit and start one-shotting characters left and right because they got lucky. So, this is where things are going to get a little greasy for us. Ugh. I know the two wolves are weak to water, so there's that. My God. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I want to get the most damage, and that crit. I want to get the most damage out there possible. I'd like to use his summon, but I don't know how many of these enemies are actually weak to fire, or resist it, more importantly. Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like there's at least one. Nope, definitely two of them. Well, that is a thing. And it doesn't matter, she can cover for him. Oh, this guy got crit, so he's feeling it now. Still, her freaking... I don't know what the condition is for her to build her Cosmo Break. But I need to know what you are weak against. These guys are probably weak to ice. Yep. And so is the one at the bottom. But if the one at the bottom is weak to ice, the other two probably aren't, and he just healed them. You have to go, my good sir. You. Excuse me? That was a little startling. One more for those who didn't believe. Okay, it's going to get serious here. Granted, they only have one of the cheese snakes here, but Cress is down. So, there we go. Oh, thank goodness. Thought they went after Cress. She can't actually do anything of value without ether. Let's do this first. Definitely not a fan of that. Anyway, we have... He's weak to water. Forgot to buff it. Or boost it, whatever. So healing contributes to Ulan's Cosmo Break. Good to know. What does this one do? Huge water. Yes. Make it rain. He was excited for a moment there, then he caught one across the lip. Break them. Ooh, all but one. This is simple then. We're just going to normal attack it down, so there's no need to worry about anything. We can just do this. Looks like the effects have bugged out again. Hold on, let me check. I was suspecting that if the effects were bugged out like this, that the game might not be, well, that OBS might not be recording, but it seems to be. So there's that. Let's shore up our ether or MP. This was not what I was expecting, but I appreciated them mixing it up. I really do. Okay, Crest just got double tapped. Not a fan of that. Phew. That was a close call. It's not like we're getting a lot of SP out of these fights anyway, so I'm pretty sure I can't go now. When is this going to end? Hey, at least these guys are stupid enough to tell me what they're weak to. Well, I mean, I still have to... Anyway, I still have to make absolutely certain they might resist the obvious thing and be weak to something else. The mage is the one that needs to be worried about, though. Yep, he resists physical, but is weak to lightning. That'll do, pig. Probably, yeah. Yeah. I didn't intend to do that. Omni Earth. Good news, everyone. Crest can't seem to catch a break as far as our Cosmo break bar is concerned, but... well, it's not like that's ever... actually, we can't use physical attacks here, huh? We might have to actually swap her out. He can't use physical either, so we may as well go with... he can only make them weak to physical, but he also has the ability to hit there. Actually, Crest would be more valuable later on, given that she can cast Omni Forcior. Actually, not using that. Fire, almost messed that up. Do need to get rid of this guy. Knots? Huh. What are you weak to? Wind or water? Wind. Okay, not a fan of that. I don't have Wind Blade. Wouldn't use it even if I could, so instead... I'll have her play support until it's reasonable to have her use her MP. Well, we know what this guy's weak against, and fierceness doesn't proc. I was expecting it to. Unfortunate. What are you weak to? Water, right? Dark. You see what I was saying? I mean, water isn't even on the board here, and he resists light. Good thing to know there. Wow, he almost died. And if that guy uses Omni Talmor, right? It's definitely Talmor. Anyway, if he uses Omni Talmor, well, that's all she wrote. Now we don't have that threat on the board anymore. He's dead, isn't he? Nope, almost though. Probably the good move, right? And then swap those two out. It'll be back to normal in the next fight, but I just want this guy gone. Actually, he's gone now. 2 for earth, 2 for water. I don't remember what the water guys are, or these guys are going to be weak to. Did you not? You like spells, do you? Have some of these. How do you whiff on a mage? You know these two are weak to... So it was obvious after all. Oh, great! At least they wasted their turns. I appreciate that. And he made up for their waste. And I countered him. Your move. I don't see any reason to waste the MP on that. From here... Probably would have been a better spent turn had I healed someone. Okay. Not a fan of that. Some ether for the man who's carrying us on his back. How in the world is it? Unfortunate. He should still be targeting her, right? Or healing himself. Either way, he's not seeing tomorrow. Probably should have had her use an ether. And bye-bye. Since it doesn't carry over anyway. Lightning and 2 dark. The one in the front here is different. Crest can't catch a break. Poor thing. Okay, Cress almost died there. That's fine. Actually, I'm not going to have her use that. Oh, they're all afflicted with something. Okay, the guy in the front is almost certainly a fire user. But we know what these guys... Oh. He's confused, so we're going to leave him alone. He's muted. Oh, so they can only basic attack now. Oh, this is a good thing. And we cure... Since only one is actually able to use abilities, of course he also... No, the one in the back used the Omni attack. I see they have a type. Not in the head. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Ooh, that could have that might have had a possibility. It might have been possible that hitting the guy at the top that's confused would have freed him from that confusion, but thankfully that's not what happened. Now, are you weak to ice, my good sir? Yes. He's not confused anymore. Nothing for me to do but chug ether. That should be enough to kill him, right? Yeah, he's strong. May as well use this. Ether for him. This guy's only weak to dark, but he can be abused with anything else, so there's that. No point in buffing anyone because buffs and debuffs don't carry over. Two in a row. That is a really good ability. Crunch. Her using Omni Force Sword contributes nothing. Contributes nothing to her Cosmo Break bar. And she only cast it once. No mercy. I was hoping for some fierceness. Well, he's dead. And she's gone too. This should be enough to kill him. But why take the chance? Yeah. Doesn't matter how much you heal yourself, you're dead this next turn, buddy. Because why not? No. What is this hate? Anyway. I already knew that wouldn't kill him. What I was intending to do all along was this. Hoping against hope that it actually worked. Eee, good news. I'm pretty sure that there isn't another set of enemies after this, but you can never be too safe, you know? So... no. I don't think I will. 50 for you. No, it's 90. Whoops. Echo now has a girthy amount of MP. Okay, that's enough of you.
Ah.
Monsters won't loot. What does that even mean? Am I in the wrong place after all? I can't be. We're supposed to be here at the Leo Temple. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for me. I did not expect what this turned into. But we will be back, hoping against hope that we are not, that the video itself will render properly, or whatever it is. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back. I'm just hoping this actually goes up so that I don't end up confusing myself. This should be going up Tuesday. So we'll be seeing you guys Thursday. And so with all that said, we will see you next time.